2K Beach champion is Ocelia.
First of all, I just want to thank 2K TV for giving me this opportunity, and I want to thank all my supporters and thank all my followers and all my subscribers. Next year, I'm going to try to be the first legend. You know, we're going to keep grinding. Shout out to Ronnie 2K, even though he can be a little crazy. I want to shout out my boy Forensic Files, AI Player, Rome Pill, my boy Uzi.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the side.
Kevin, thanks. Donovan Mitchell.
What a great guy. DA, thank you for that. And as we're reaching the end of the calendar year, here's a great chance to delve into the updated power rankings. Take a look at the Rockets. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they've just kind of burst out of the gate here with some fire, feeling disrespected by pundits who overlook them as a top team.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, they've got Bullard. Wiseman's out there with Malone. Then there's John Stockton, and it's Mitchell in at the 2. And for Los Angeles, they've got Miracle Man. Cowboy is out there with the Monster. Then it's Magician, and it's Leonard in at the 2-guard spot.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Here's Miracle Man, and it's good for 2. Terrific talented backcourts tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. Utah called for the foul. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Now, here's Mitchell. Tight defense on him. Malone misses.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And it's Leonard with the jam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here's Stockton. Not a lot of room. That shot is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Last time they met was in Utah where they beat the Jazz.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts.
Scorching and torching offensively. They were able to get everything they wanted.
Malone can't hit.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it. And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Mitchell looking it over. Looking to end the run. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket. 4 of 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Let's go. Stockton, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
They get it again. Here's the monster. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Jazz trail by 4. The pass to Stockton. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And, you know, Stockton is really clever when it comes to scoring inside. Not the biggest guy, but he finds a way to get the job done.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
to Mitchell. Malone trying to break free. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. David Nwaba is checked in for Utah. Ball comes in for Stockton. Bucket is good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Wiseman the pass to Ball. And that one drops for him.
You got to be composed when you go inside, knowing that you're going to have some contact and resistance facing you. Ball unafraid to get it deep inside.
Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
And the Jazz making a change here. Kennard's checked in. Passes it to Malone. 1:46 left here in the first quarter. Back to Ball. Clock at 6. Here's Kennard. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Jazz trail by 4. Pass to Malone. He kicks it to Ball. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, I like how Ball is undistracted by the defense in terms of where he wants to go with the ball. And that excellent vision of his, that's why he's so good.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Another shot. It doesn't go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
For Utah, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And that one, good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The Jazz shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. Seven seconds left to play in the first quarter. The shot's good. 6 points for Thunder.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Honey out there with ABC, and it's Thunder, and it's Rain Man, and it's the Professor in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Los Angeles leading by 6. Thunder passes to Money. Inside. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And he's good on the three ball. Money's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Los Angeles. Pass to Wiseman. Here's Kennard. There's the pass to Bullard. And the baseline jumper, no good.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
And you gotta love the effort. I mean, he battles just as hard on the inside as he does on the perimeter.
Passes it to Chan. To the middle. And finished off by Wiseman.
Timeout.
And hard to decide. Which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam?
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Yeah, what you wouldn't know, they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Utah also making some changes. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Luke Kennard. And it's Stockton in for Exum. Here's Miracle Man. A rebound by the Jazz.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Got that bucket in no time at all. Mitchell's got 9. Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. Tyler, no good. Jazz trail by 5. Chan, he's covered by Leonard. Chan passes to Stockton. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 6.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Down low. The monster passes to Miracle Man. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Mitchell dishes to Wiseman. Got a piece of it. Here's Miracle Man. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. Take a look at Miracle Man, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. And, of course, the monster, nearby, just a couple down. He really does a great job leading his team. Such an unselfish player.
And really 2 terrific distributors. I mean, the first thing you look for in a teammate is the ability to get you the ball, and they both have that down to it.
Oh, that was terrific!
Good.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
And Malone, a remarkable power forward. His footwork, incredible. And that jump shot is wet.
Los Angeles leading by 8. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got his second bucket tonight.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Mitchell is double. Pass to Nwaba. Back to Mitchell. Now here's Malone. Left side, ball. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell. The Jazz with another miss. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 10-1 run. He dishes it to Malone. Right side, ball. Misses from short range.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree. The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here's Tyler. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Tyler's got the lead up to 14 now for Los Angeles. Pass to Malone. Nifty move. Oh, that's blocked, but he recovers it. And now running up the court, Leonard pushing it up. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Here's Ball. Second shot opportunity. And he comes up with the deuce. Malone's got 5.
Boy, the focus from Malone, impressive. Not allowing the defense to get the better of him on these difficult finishes.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Here's Ball. He feeds it to Mitchell. Wilson with the block. And so it's Los Angeles with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy in this. And guys, for Los Angeles, Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Well, they were dishing out dimes left and right.
And that wraps up the half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Los Angeles leading by 16. Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Wiseman's out there with Malone. Then there's Bullard. Then there's John Stockton. And it's Mitchell in at the shooting guard position. Stockton passes to Mitchell. Back to Stockton. Malone trying to break free.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
3-pointers, Stockton. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The Monsters got 9 rebounds now tonight.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. For Los Angeles, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. The first one falls. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And read the plate perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
And here is Los Angeles now. Los Angeles leading by 22. Now Wiseman. Lets the three fly. Stockton can't get it to go.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell for the Jazz. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Bullard, and it's Exum in for Mitchell. Now here's Stockton.
They need a bucket in a big way here. Regain some confidence.
And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. First minute and a half of basketball here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Wiseman. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. Well, we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
Right, on your tablet, smartphone, or your computer. The Jazz have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
Stockton, just a remarkable point guard. Lights out shooter and an even better distributor.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Thunder passes to ABC, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And the foul called on Thunder. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Malone kicks to Exum. Releases. Another miss by Utah.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Back to Malone. Pulls up on the elbow. Moves back up, and it's blocked. They retain possession, and he gets the bucket. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's ABC. Tries again. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Exum, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
And he's good on the second. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
Leonard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And Utah also making a switch. Bullard, he's checked in for Exum. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Leonard against Ball. And the rejection by Leonard. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And, guys, it's going to be a long... time before we see another one just like that.
The Jazz have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. That's good from Ball.
You know, you look at Ball's size and speed and confidence, very impressive. An exciting prospect who I think has an all-star future.
The Monsters checked in for Los Angeles. Miracle Man comes in for Rain Man.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They really haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
And the pass to Malone. Kennard kicks the ball. That's tipped. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Basket good. Ball's got 6 in the quarter.
And Ball has so much confidence on this floater in addition to a nice touch with it, so that makes it really hard to deal with.
It's good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Pass to Malone. No good on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Pass to Kennard. 44 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And that one is good.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Here's Miracle Man. No good that time. Excellent D there from Ball. Utah has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the 2nd half. 2 open that time. Made it look. Too easy. Kennard's got 6.
Ball, such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense, nice feel, which is hard to teach.
A different look for Utah. Noah Vonleh, he's checked in for Malone. Mitchell comes in for David Nwaba, and Stockton subbed in for Luke Kennard. And it's Stockton with the rebound. Here's Ball, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Mitchell against Wilson. Fires from the line. Good as the jump shot falls. He's got 11.
He's so strong from mid-range. The D needs to keep in mind what a feel Mitchell has for that shot. Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander.
Max Force throwdown.
And so it's Los Angeles, rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The scoring at... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got the Professor, Wilson out there with Cowboy, and it's Rain Man, and it's Thunder in at the 1 spot. Stockton passes to Connaughton. Dishes to Vonleh. And that one's good from Connaughton. Connaughton's got his first basket of the night.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam.
Boy, the defender might have to put his shoes back on after that move. Wow.
Now, here's Exum. Guarded closely. Vonleh kicks to Connaughton. The second chance effort. It's blocked. Here's Thunder. He's covered by Stockton.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Now, here's Exum. Defense right on him, and foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office, you can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. Chan passes to Vonleh. And it's been said that history is written by the victor. It certainly holds true in sports, don't you think, Greg? And with that in mind, do you think titles are overvalued when evaluating the great players, individual players in history?
You know, Kevin, I think so. Having said that, I think championships do matter, obviously, in the NBA, in basketball in general. One guy can have more impact, right? Because you only play 5 and you play both ways. So, well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Looney kicks to Exum. The pass to Chan. Looney. Great positioning on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Here's Chan. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. They get it back. Tries yet again. Here's Looney. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Kobe White, he's checked in for left. Well, you hear about the extinction of great NBA big men. Do you see it that way? And if so, Greg, is the game that has changed, or perhaps a dip in the talent at that position that has changed?
You know, you think back to the likes of Russell, Wilt, Kareem, and Hakeem, and Robinson, and Shaq. Some would say, well, we just got lucky. But in a lot of ways, we still have the dominance of the big man. They just play more outside of the paint, right? You know, Giannis.
Yep.
You look at what he can do. Anthony Davis and the way he plays the game. I mean, LeBron, in essence, is a big man. I mean, you still can dominate the game as a big. It's just that you now can actually, in some respects, have more impact because you are involved in more facets of the game. Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Vonleh. And it's blocked. Stolen. Pass to Exum. And here's Vonleh. Got a hand on it. Second chance shot. Chan. A minute 50 left to play here in the fourth.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Clark, we know guys like LeBron and Michael Jordan will look for any perceived slight as a form of motivation. Was that something that you ever did as a player?
You know, Kevin, I really didn't go down that road. Now, had I played longer at the NBA level, I had a very short NBA career. Maybe I would have approached it that way. If there was a slight or if there was a player that gave you trouble and you needed to get back at him in some way, sure, you'd be motivated by that. But I don't know if I was hunting for bulletin board material. I sought to be intrinsically or self-motivated from the inside as opposed to looking for outside influences to move me forward.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record book. As a gaudy win for Los Angeles.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
And with the victory tonight, they'll take the second game just as they took the first one between these two teams, moving their record to 2-0 with one left against the Jazz.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Miracle Man.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, the Professors checked in for the Monster. ABC comes in for Tyler, and Thunder subbed in for White. So he picks up just one from the line that time. And we've seen more attention given to how fans, Greg, interact with players during the games, whether it's verbal or even physical. Is that something the league's got to keep an eye on?
Absolutely. It's all about making sure that everyone is protected and respected. You know, this is entertainment, right? This is not do or die from a life standpoint, and we don't want to have things escalate.
There's got to be some kind of barrier there. I agree. And good on the second, so he makes them both. We've got 1:13 left in the game, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself, couldn't control himself there.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
Both good from the line that time. And here is Los Angeles now. Here's Gary, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, it doesn't get any better than that on the inbounds play, exactly the way they drew it up.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rain Man. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and they put them on the line.
Yeah, and I'm confident Coach was reminding everybody, don't foul at the start of that possession. Obviously, he didn't get the message.
David Nwaba is checked in for Utah. And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And they go to the intentional foul. The first free throw is good. And he can't hit the second.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
And that one, good.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Exum hits them both. Here's Los Angeles now. Passes to ABC. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
That's good from Exum. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
And the first one at the line is good. Exum hits them both. Here's Wilson. 7-second difference, shot and game clock.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
That's good from Exum. That one misses. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch. And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one.
Sometimes that's all you need.
First free throw is good. Los Angeles. Angeles calls timeout. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break?
Who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice to system.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well. Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Exum, and the foul called on Thunder. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. And the first one drops. So he gets them both. There's 14 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Leonard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Free throw drops for Leonard. Leonard hits them both. And an intentional foul right there. And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Leonard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Dante Exum.
At the line, Leonard. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Leonard. Leonard hits them both. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Number 35.
The first free throw is good. No good on the second free throw. Can't connect from short range. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers.